What's up? Peace and blessings. Assalamu alaikum to the initiated. I'm over here walking. It's a beautiful day. That's why you see the air blowing, sun shining. Out here sunbathing. A couple things crossed my mind. I just want to share with you. And, martial arts talk. The essence of form, or the dichotomy of form and essence. Martial arts can be broken down into different groups. Form and essence. Form and essence is reliant on intention. When a person makes a move, they have to understand and know what they are doing. So when a person practices martial arts, they have a lot of questions when they want to join the martial arts. What martial art is the best? That's like asking what spoken language of mankind is the best. Is French better than English? Is Japanese better than French? Is Babylonian better than Arabic? Well, how do you want to express yourself? Subjectivity versus objectivity. But anyway, intention is very important in martial arts. But how does that draw into the basis of martial arts? The basis of martial arts, for all you uninitiated, is knowledge. Anybody who does not know the basis of martial arts is knowledge. To enlighten the soul with information. For information. Information to let them know themselves. Information for a tool that helps them understand themselves and how they should interact in their environment. The basis of martial arts is information. The basis of martial arts is information. So, knowing that, how does the intention and knowledge work together? Because they're not so much a dichotomy as subjectivity and objectivity. Your knowledge and intention have to work together. An example of that would be a crane. A worker has to get to the top of the building to finish building. So he builds the crane with the intention and the know-how, the knowledge. The crane has to be stable. It has to be able to move. It has to be flexible. The maker of that crane engineers the crane to be effective. All of this is based upon the knowledge that he has, the intention that he has to complete the task that he has to do. So, the dilemma between these two rivals, not dichotomies, intention and knowledge are not dichotomies. They are rivals, but they work together. Is how do you use or gain the knowledge that you need to be able to fulfill your intentions? How do you do that? First, you have to get the knowledge. You have to acquire the knowledge. And that is the martial art practice. join the school, whether you learn karate, kung fu, capoeira, jiu-jitsu. And then, when you were a white belt or at the beginner level, you never ask. You start off at the practical level. You never ask, what am I doing? You do it. You learn how to do it first. You have to learn something before you learn what it is. Otherwise, you won't understand the function of the technique. But the technique beats what you know. Trust me, it does. When you apply the technique, it beats whatever you were doing before. If you were a fighter before, and you go to a boxing gym and learn how to punch, when you truly learn how to punch, it's going to beat the way you punched before. So, even though you had stumbles and you fell and you got hit learning how to throw that boxer's punch, and you had to learn how to take a hit, you almost gave up. Why am I doing this? Man, I'm getting hit. I'm going to go back to what I do. Once you learned that information, that knowledge on how to throw a punch, you have it. You've attained it. So now you've enlightened yourself. You have gained knowledge, and therefore, now that you have gained functional knowledge, you have gained power. After you've gained that knowledge and that working, functional information, knowledge, now you start to understand what is it for, what was the purpose of it all. And that is the basis of knowledge. You learn the technique first. Don't ask no questions. Don't go to the sensei, why am I doing this? Why am I doing that? He's going to tell you what to do. Do it. Learn it. Because you don't know shit anyway. And if you go in thinking that you know shit, well, you're going to get your head bust. So do what he tells you to do. You're a white belt. You're not at the level where you can question things. Learn a system first, and then the next step is why. And that's when we get into purpose and intention. Now that you gain some knowledge, you start to learn and understand, why am I doing this way? And how does this work for me better? How can I tweak it? You evolve. You have to know something first. So you start combining your intention. Your intention is to be successful and to survive, etc., 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 etc. Those are all general intentions. Every individual has their own specific intention. And then once you have the knowledge of how to do a particular thing, you start to understand yourself. What is my intention? How does this system become effective? When I start to combine the two rivals of knowledge and intention. Because once I do, now I know what to do. Now I know what to do. When I want to achieve a particular goal, I have the tools to do that goal. I know the technique, and I have the intention. Now I know what to do. All right, we're going to end this here. Peace and blessings always. Wa alaikum salam to my initiated. And I'll speak to you later.